Ammonium nitrate.
Ammonium nitrate. There we go. Thank you.
2,750 tons.
Tons.
Yeah, that's just been
It's
sitting
been there 6 years.
That's wow.
Yeah,
You know what was crazy that happened? That explosion in Lebanon, in Beirut.
Oh, that was wild, man. And the conspiracy theorists were out, right?
What was that?
With the thermal cameras and slow motion and the replay and everything. That was wild, man.
2020 vibes.
Bro, how many how many people died in that
it was
thing?
like over 300, right?
Wow, that number went up. I remember initially it was only, they said it was
100 and
yeah,
change.
70. Yeah, then it went up to 100. Yeah, 300.
Well,
that's not including the people who are like displaced. They have no homes.
Right.
300,000.
Yeah, homeless, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're talking about how there's going to be a food shortage now, right?
Well, there's been an issue with their economy allegedly the last year.
Okay.
What do you call that? Inflation.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know if it's gone up or gone down. It's like 85% or something like that.
Yeah. I imagine.
People are going hungry over there, and so after the explosion, people have been protesting because they're like, "Yo, we done with this government."
There was people out in the streets, yeah.
Because well, everybody has different theories about what happened, right? But allegedly, there was a ship from Russia, I believe, that was I guess passing, and then it didn't have enough. The owner didn't have enough money to pay the import fees, and they left their ship there, and it had what do you call that word? You guys know what they had on board? It was
a chemical. I don't know how to pronounce it.
If you guys could look it up, ammunition or something like that.
Oh, munitions.
Yeah, but anyway, it's explosive, right? So basically, from 2014, that boat has been there, and they've been asking the government to basically listen. We need to do something with
ammonium nitrate.
Ammonium nitrate. There we go. Thank you.
2,750 tons.
Yeah, that's just been sitting
there 6 years.
That's wow.
So they've been sending letters.
This report says since 2013.
Yeah,
just a little longer, but yeah.
They've been basically sending letters to the government. Listen, we need to get this out. No response. Nothing. Next thing you know, boom.
Man.
Allegedly, right? Because if you ask Trump, he says, I don't know the details. Could have been an accident. Could have been an attack.
But they got bombed. But then you see the thermal cameras.
What'd you see? Tell them what you saw, man.
I saw something fast. I saw something coming in hot and fast. That's what I saw.
Jay said it was a bird.
That wasn't no bird.
No.
From the first video.
I saw, from the first video where they zoomed in and you just see the little flying thing going. But then with the thermal, I changed my mind.
Did you see those bird drones though?
Oh my gosh!
Did you see them? Oh, that's all I'm saying.
No, I didn't
bird
see
drones.
You didn't see
the
it?
bird drone.
I'm gonna send you the link, dog.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
That wouldn't have been the same though, because the angle it came from, it was straight from.
But that joint looked like a missile.
But it was already that thermal one was like it was already exploded, right? Like everything was already exploded. Because it was like smoke, no?
It was still smoke, yeah.
Where's the smoke from? That's from
the fireworks. Well,
the fireworks or whatever.
Yeah,
that could have been.
I mean, it did look like fireworks, though. Jay, when you look at like when it initially started, and you see like the sparkling,
right?
Like that did look like some fireworks going off.
Yeah,
but the actual explosion, though, I mean, hey, that
didn't look like it looked like an atomic bomb blew off.
Dude,
like a mushroom,
right? The mushroom and everything, and then you see everybody's account of what's going on when they started recording. You just see like the delay, and then whoosh.
The craziest one I saw was the wedding one.
Oh, that was nuts. That was nuts. That remains like I guess the best one in history.
Because
Or
the
something like
the quality was,
Yeah.
was so
that. No,
crazy.
the other one that was good was the dash cam one.
The
Did I
car?
see that one?
Yeah, in the car, somebody was driving and had the dash cam footage, and you just see it happen. And
What about the pregnancy? The lady that
oh,
was
that
giving birth. in
yeah, the child
hospital
was
when-
born.
Yeah,
I didn't
they
see
were
that.
like
I
they
didn't
were
see
like
that
all
one.
glass
I heard
all
about
over.
it. It's
It was
crazy.
sad, man.
Dude,
Crazy.
Nah, the craziest one for me was the dude, whatever the first video when they was on the rooftop.
oh yeah, and it
guess so. They
just
was
the
like,
glass went everywhere.
I was like, yo, what is that?
Oh no, are you talking about the one in the
The first
shopping
one.
mall? In
The
No,
very
no.
first one where it was like,
When
It
they're
was
like
like
on the
a brunch.
rooftop.
they
He
were
was
like
having
on
a
the
brunch or
rooftop.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The one I'm talking about, that was also a crazy one where the lady was in like the store, like the furniture store,
I didn't see
and
that.
then they go outside. Two ladies go outside, and then the other lady that's inside, she gets closer to the doors, which is actually all glass, like the front of the store.
Oh
and then
yes,
once
I
the
remember that.
And then the blast comes, and she just flies out into the store with the
Mhm.
glass and everything. That was nuts.
I think that was the first one I saw.
I can't
But it
imagine
didn't
what they're
show
going through,
what
man.
actually happened. It just showed like, there was an explosion, but we didn't see the cloud and everything till after the fact.
Yeah. So the government there pretty much just said, "All right, we out."
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's
They're
cool.
packing
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah, they're packing it.
That's what
Well,
they said.
so
What?
apparently Lebanon has. Well, they've always had issues, but they've been under a dictatorship for like the longest time. And then people have been protesting.
Hezbollah, right?
I guess so. I'm not. To be
Yeah,
honest,
Hezbollah. So
I'm not
they
too sure.
got beef with Israel, and so that's
Oh.
why like some people say it was Israel. Some people say it wasn't Israel.
Yeah,
It was Hezbollah or whatever. That they were storing arms.
Yeah. So over the weekend, it's just been like protest after protest and like trying to overthrow the government, all that type of
Right,
stuff.
we
And-
out.
Yeah, and now the government was like, "Okay, we out." Crazy.
US backed off their hand from helping them too for a while, right? I think that affected their economy.
We are mostly tied to Israel. So
Israel.
Whatever Israel says, we do.
yeah, we won't get into that too much, please.
Or maybe we will. Nah,
but
but
yeah.
definitely pray for
Lebanon.
Beirut, Lebanon, the people over
Definitely keep them
there.
in prayer.
It's not just the situation; there's a whole crisis, as they would say, that's going on now. Possible food shortage, people are homeless. And to rebuild, they just don't have, coronavirus. All these things are affecting them in their economy. So keep our brothers and sisters in the country, Lebanon, in prayer.
Absolutely.
Did you guys see that oil spill in Mauritius?
I saw you shared it. That's wild.
Yeah.
Man.
So I didn't hear anything about it in the news anywhere for the past days. So our friend from church, she's actually from there, from Mauritius, and she posted on her story, and I saw
Where is
yesterday.
that?
I was,
Africa? No? Off the coast?
it's like somewhere there around the Indian Ocean. So it's a very, very small island, beautiful island. And
Oh yeah, it's by Madagascar.
yeah, but in Madagascar. There you go.
I like
So-
to move it.
Yo, does that ocean look blue?
Yeah,
that
no,
ocean's beautiful.
bro.
Beautiful. None no
We've
more.
seen pictures and like it's beautiful there. So she posts about it, and I was like, oh, what's this? Like I see the oil spill, whatever. And then I read the caption. It said Mauritius. I was like, oh no way. So that's when I sent it to everybody. I was like, but I didn't hear anything about it in the news. Nothing, that it
They're
was
trying
out
to
there.
clean it up, right?
I mean, they're trying their best, but even they have limited resources, to get the ship out of there
I think they were asking help from France, right?
from France, right? Yep. Pretty sad.
Just messing up the
That's horrible.
seas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like a major coral reef that's around there too.
Mm-hmm.
So that they saying that might die off and all that.
Wow.
Yeah. So if that dies off, then it's gonna mess up the ecosystem, right?
The ecosystem, right? Mhm.
So a lot of fish are gonna die. A lot of that's horrible.
Yeah,
2020 vibes.
yeah. And then Mauritius came out with a statement saying they rely heavily on tourism, and obviously with Corona and all that, like they're already suffering as it is.
Oh no, but they said they're gonna. U.S. said we're gonna open up. They're gonna lift the travel ban.
That don't mean everybody else can accept us.
True.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, quarantine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They
Dude, I
they
was supposed to
do
be in
want you
Puerto
have
Rico. I
a
was supposed to be in
clean
Puerto
test.
Rico right now. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
they gonna let other people in.
What
but
Puerto
we
Rico
can't
say?
go to the-
Huh?
What Puerto Rico say? They
was
want you
making
tested,
it
right?
mad strict to get in. Like, you know, not
Everything-
mad strict, but it was like you had to get the test and it had to be by a certain amount of time and hours
72
ahead.
hours.
And then they started getting an uptick and they were like, nah, you gotta, you know what I mean? They
dog.
basically telling the tourists, like, don't come out here right
Puerto
now.
Rico, like, vete para allá.
And everything's
that's
shut
crazy.
down anyway. They shut the beaches down. You can't do none of that. They got a curfew.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't
Oh,
even
wow.
know well, I was supposed to go to my mom's wedding and she had to postpone it to next year. So it's
Just
probably
tell her
best
Tell her
anyway.
to get married in Spanish Harlem, man. Yeah,
Around
That's true.
Takashi.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Wow. So they require you to get a test 72 hours before you fly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or automatic
Wow.
quarantine.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that was our fear. Like, we don't want to quarantine Puerto Rico for 14
So they
days.
quarantine you for 14 days? That's your whole trip.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's
That's
why you got
crazy.
to come with
So,
that.
I don't understand why some of these countries do so much. So I booked a trip, anniversary trip to Jamaica, and all they want is 10 days of, you tested negative to COVID, and you got to bring the
Right.
paper.
Nice.
That's it.
That's it.
They're different.
Very different.
That's because they got the medicinal over there. So
True,
they'll take care
true.
Yeah,
of
they
you.
more laid back.
Yeah.
The worst
true.
case scenario, you could go to Jamaica, Queens, and you'll be all right.
When are you going?
September.
So you going to
Wow.
take the test?
Say again?
You going to take the test?
Yeah. So,
Yes.
yeah, I have to. So,
Is it any test or is it like a specific test you got?
No.
Go ahead, finish.
Yeah. So
My
it
bad.
has to be. Yeah, it's okay. It has to be PSR certified, which is certain hospitals that do this.
Mhm.
So what's funny is our friends that got married last week, they're going to Jamaica too this week,
Yeah.
and they had to get the test. And it was like, where do we get the test? Because in New York, some places are doing like almost 30 days to get results,
Yeah.
or 10 to 15. So then I looked online, and there's a hospital, Bellevue, which is in Manhattan. They're doing 24 hours because
Wow.
they have the kit that the president's using. So that you can get your results, ASAP. So they got
Nice.
it. My friend got it in like 30 hours after they took it.
Wow.
Really? Yeah, it's super quick.
My neighbor said that he just started working. He hasn't worked all year because he works in Hollywood, and he said that he just got a gig for a commercial or something like that, or a pilot or something. I don't remember. And he said they were testing him daily.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
rapid test.
I just imagine that they got the results immediately, or you think they're waiting like 3 days later to find out that you got COVID.
3 days.
Yeah, I mean,
Who
my
knows?
wife tells me that there's no test that's like rapid, like same day.
Right.
They can do like, I guess, an antibodies test to
Right.
tell if you have that, and that's not even that accurate.
None of
Oh,
them
yeah.
are accurate though.
I know
Right, we discussed that.
urgent cares do them.
They do
That's where
quickly.
we were gonna go. It takes about 3
What's that?
days, I think, 3 to 4.
What's the
days,
highest
25
accuracy?
days.
Like 60%, 70% or something?
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know either.
Oh, you look like you know.
No, I'm asking. I just
No, I heard it was 60. I heard
60,
it was
right?
60. Yeah.
Yeah,
60 is the number I heard.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Sounds safe.
Or
I
you
mean,
can just
hey.
get tested and then act like, and then leave and then come back positive. Even
At the
though you didn't get
hotel?
tested, even though you didn't
Because
get
you was at the
tested.
pool?
No, I don't mean that. I mean the people that you heard the stories of people that they were waiting
Oh, yeah.
online to get tested, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
"Nah, this is too long. I'm going home." And then when they
Right.
got home, they're like, "Hey, you tested positive for COVID." They're like, "We didn't even
Oh,
take
yeah,
a
yeah.
test."
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That's wild.
That's crazy. So,
That's crazy. So you gotta take a test, 10 days, you, your kids.
it's
You
just
guys gotta
us,
be-
me and my wife.
Oh,
No kids.
Ooh, okay.
It's 10-year anniversary, you said?
No, 6 years.
6 years.
Okay. So basically you
Yes.
guys are planning another baby is what you're saying.
we
Sounds
we
like-
just we just
Right.
had one, so yeah.
You have a daughter named Jamaica, watch.
One life,
Or a son named Kingston.
one life. Let's come on,
This
man.
guy.
Get your Bob
Oh,
Marley.
man.
Get your playlist ready, man. Get your
So
reggae
yeah,
ready, man. Get your reggae on.
yeah. Let's see what's good to see what they're doing out there. The resort emailed me to make sure everything was as planned, and I asked them, hey, are all the restaurants open? Because it's like 12, 13, and it was like, yeah, pretty much just everything. Just you're not allowed to have buffet anymore. So I was like, oh, that sucks.
That's cool. I'm okay with that, man.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't like people digging in.
Just keep the jerk chicken coming.
How are the flights?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Flights are dirt
you-
cheap.
You know me. I usually find.
Oh yeah.
this dude finds the
This dude
craziest
finds the
deals, man. Like I don't.
Hey,
I don't have that
hey,
kind of
Switch. He'd be like, hey, Switch. Hey, guys, you can fly next Monday for $20. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to France. Like what? $20.
You go to Dubai for $20 today.
No, I
Your
wish.
man's like, you go to Mars for $75. Like, what? How?
Yeah, man. He's a travel advisor for anybody out there. So
I'm surprised I haven't done like a travel agency or something.
It's pretty easy, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just got to pay for with an IATA number,
Okay.
IATA, and I think it's like $50. Well, it was $50 when because I used to work as a travel agent.
Really?
I used to work in a call center for a travel agency.
Okay.
oh, wow.
And you can get your own. You
Interesting.
can get your own like license or certificate. I forgot what it is, but it was like $50.
Were you
Wow.
that guy that was calling for what do you call that? Timeshares and all that?
Nah. You need a real
Get
estate
a free
license for that.
timeshare.
Yeah,
and
that's
all
real
that?
estate.
Yeah, you need a
Oh,
real
that's
estate
real
license for that.
Yeah.
Man, I used to love. I love going to Florida and then just getting free tickets. Well, they
Free
used to
trips,
do that.
bro,
They
with the
stopped doing that.
buffets and everything. You stay at the resort.
They caught on. They stopped
Yeah.
that. They're like, nah. Well,
Did
They
they?
give you like $100.
Yeah,
They
you
give
gotta pay
movie
now.
tickets. They do that in Vegas.
Oh, I mean, it still be for the low because I was doing that for a while.
they be
You
for
go
the
in there
low.
for
Hey,
like
listen, man, that's the
154 days, 3 nights, just sit through the presentation.
To all the listeners, this is a hustle, okay? So if you're saving money on a Vegas or Florida trip. That means you buy more TNC merch.
Yes.
We're giving you the
Yeah.
keys to success,
At
right?
shop that's not Christian.com.
What is your man Wordsplayed say? It's the circle.
This is
Oh, the circle of trust?
Trust. The circle of trust. Yo,
That's
his
so funny.
podcast is hilarious. I mean, I haven't heard it, but his
What's
lives
that?
and all
I don't know
that.
if it's a podcast. You got to pay, but
It's a Patreon thing.
It's a Patreon, yeah.
Yeah.
His joints are hilarious. Like he sounds like those gurus that be on the YouTube talking about,
Yeah.
oh yes, you gotta get locked in, and it's so funny, like the way that
that
he's
video with
flipping it.
Minio was hilarious, man.
Oh man, I died.
Like both of them need to be actors, man, because I was convinced.
Yeah, right. Like you really. Well, Andy was slipping up. He was starting to laugh in the middle.
He looked
just
like he was gonna laugh, and he was like,
Yeah,
he covered his face, but he was good though, because he would look at him like, the eyes was just like, he had good reactions.
but Wordplay is just like smooth. Like you can ask him a question, and
He
he's
didn't
so
break
witty
character,
off the
man. He
top.
didn't break
Yeah.
character at all.
Yeah, he's good. He sounds like you say, Switch, like those people that are scamming, or like it seems like too good to be true type of thing.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
love it.
So yeah, it's pretty good.